Hi, guys. The thing that I want you to understand the very, very most is that the system isn't working. It is broken. It's not serving us. It has harmed me and overlooked me and not helped me, caused more damage even in every single way possible. I want you guys to really understand this. We'll start with the public school system. A lot of people have questioned me on why I homeschooled my kids. And in my experience, school did not show up for me. No one was there for me. I was raped when I was 5 years old, and not a single person noticed that I needed help. When it came time to be in high school and start looking at graduating, I wasn't able to graduate. I wasn't allowed to graduate because of the system, because of the regulations, because there was a rule that I had to run a mile. If I didn't have a doctor's note, then I couldn't graduate. And I was a good student. I was working towards being a scholar. I wanted to. It was very important to me to get good grades. It's the one thing that made my dad really proud of me was the first 4.0 I got, but no one took a second look at me to see if there was any help that I needed. I also kind of saw some of that with my own children as we put them back into school. We're looking at these children as like a mass, as a whole, and not individually. I'm seeing this problem in the government. There's a lot of problem there. We had our share of pain and torment from the foster care system, from CPS. Trying to do the right thing, trying to help by being a foster mom, trying to help those who have suffered in similar ways that I had suffered. But we were raked through the coals because of a child, that chose to become a bully, like my mom did. Sometimes victims choose to be bullies, and sometimes they withdraw and numb themselves. And there is a third option, to open up your heart and to see other people and to serve. And that's what I tried to do. That's what we tried to do. And we went through 8 years of hell because no one could see that this child was causing us so much suffering. Because of the system, we weren't allowed to separate the two children that we had brought in from foster care. It should have been a unique situation, since this child was abusing her brother and the children in my family, sexually and physically and emotionally. We had to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for lawyers because of the system, when we really weren't protected. It was a horse and pony show. This is why so many kids are in need of homes and so many people don't want to do foster care. It's broken. There's no protection for the foster families. The system is broken in my church. I belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. My church is very important to me. It is my covenants that I made with my Savior Jesus Christ that has brought me through all the things that I have been through. And it breaks my heart that some of my best friends, some of the ones who actually saw me because of their own traumas, have left the church because of the system, because we are going through policies and procedures, because we are showing up for the things that we can see. And they're very good people in the church. The system is broken in medicine. We have also paid thousands of dollars to doctors trying to solve these problems, the physical problems that we have had, therapists and psychologists. I am very thankful for those therapists and doctors who have good hearts, who did everything that they could. I even have a doctor who has tried to break out of the system, who's helped more in regulating my hormones. And anyways, it's all kind of a joke, and we're not finding the healing that we need, and we're numbing ourselves, to this problem. Sexual abuse has been probably worse than it's ever been. Porn use is off the scales, off the charts. Rape. We have so many of our young men and young women addicted to porn, and when they go to ask for help, nobody looks at the spouses. Nobody asks them if there's okay. There's nothing in place to help anybody who has been through the things that I've been through. I've talked to many bishops who have said things like, I don't know what to tell you. Your husband should step up and do more. Anyways, so my purpose in making these videos is that we need to stand up and make a change. All the good people of the world who can see this and who can hear this, we need to not leave our churches and not leave the Savior, but be strong enough to make these changes, to see the people who are really in need, to understand why we're really here. And we need to prepare, because the Savior's coming back for his second coming. I know this to be true. I've known it all my life with all of my heart, and I've tested it and tried it through all the years of my life, and it is the one thing that has healed me.